And as we honor her on Samantha Day, we should point out that we were not allowed to call her Samantha or even Sam because that distinction was left for her, quote, friends.
That's true. Well, it was Sammy's birthday over the holiday break.
Yes.
And today is Samantha Day. Her actual name, Samantha, which she hates.
That's my name. Yep.
But you don't like
my
that name.
My legal name. No, I don't. I've just never been called that. Yeah. Not by my parents or family members, so it just doesn't sound like my name to me.
Woody, one time I heard you call her that and I didn't know who you were talking to.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be like a playoff of like Newman,
right.
Jerry,
Samantha.
So like Samantha.
Yeah, that's when she's in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Anyway, and so we have why wait until they're dead. We figured people always say the nicest things about people once they're dead.
Such glowing remarks.
Why do we wait?
They can't hear you. They're dead.
Yeah. It doesn't matter now.
And so now we get to say it to their face, and we eulogize them as if they were dead. Here for birthdays on The Woody Show. 3 different cakes. What you got over there, Menace?
Oh, I have a bumblebee cake.
Ooh,
yeah, I see that.
Okay.
Chocolate cake with flowers on top.
Ooh.
And then a rose cake, which I actually flipped upside down by accident, but it still looks good.
Oh, you
like a
never
little
know.
princess cake.
Yeah.
So
Thanks,
is that a
Menace.
chocolate cake?
I don't know.
Let's find
then
out.
the,
I
He's
just
describing the frosting design.
I
It's like the bumblebee cake. I wonder if that's kind of like a
Honey.
yeah.
who knows?
Yes, God forbid you go over there and sample.
We'll
Yes.
find out.
I guess
That's
we'll
pretty
find
good.
out.
All right, well, we're going to start why wait until she's dead? Sammy's birthday. How was your birthday? Was it
Was it lit?
It was good. I mean, I didn't really do anything for my birthday, but my sister's birthday is 5 days before mine, so we kind of did a whole thing for her birthday. So we all kind of did the birthday thing. It was
wow? So you got somebody else's birthday and Christmas all within.
Yeah, exactly.
Did
so
you end
then,
up getting screwed over when you were like a kid, or did they ever make a deal out of your birthday, or was it just kind of all folded into the season?
No, we got birthday parties and stuff like that, but that's the thing is what kids are around or who can. So they were kind of smaller. I didn't have big blowout parties or anything.
You got to do them off season. Pick a different month.
Yeah.
But would they try to combo you and your sister's birthday together?
No, we never did
so
that.
Close together.
Yeah, we're about 3 years apart, but never a combo birthday.
Yeah. Well, we're going to start with I think the best eulogizer in the room. That would be Greg Goring.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No pressure.
Well, I don't even know where to begin with Sammy, other than she was a total dichotomy. She was a ray of sunshine, but often seemingly sullen and kind of gloomy. She was a social butterfly, but also a total silent introvert.
Wait, Greg, she was a total what-cotomy?
Dichotomy?
Okay.
She
I
was
thought you were calling her a dyke for a minute.
That's what I was saying.
She's a total dyke.
She was a tough nut to crack, but so willing to share. She was somebody who seemed really private, but made herself so vulnerable. One of the youngest Woody Show crew members, but also she worshipped Corningware. The thinnest, most petite Woody Show crew member, but in the years she sat just 2 seats away from me, I saw her not eating maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
She was never without
She ate a
oatmeal
lot.
or a protein bar or strawberries or some other grain or fruit-based food item. Much like how Bert Kreischer is always without a shirt, Sammy was always with food.
But she was always not eating our stuff.
No.
The stuff we brought in.
Right.
She
I
won't
don't
touch
eat
any of those
that.
cakes.
My favorite
I mean,
quote.
she's dead, so she's
My
not
favorite quote. I don't eat like you.
Right. I don't eat like you.
I'm not like you people.
Which is probably a good thing. She was incredibly organized and detail-oriented, a keeper of schedules, a creator of calendars. She could tell you the down-to-the-minute details of any event that we had to be part of, but you could not coax a good morning out of her to save your life.
Nope.
And on the
hoarded them.
rare occasion that she did say good morning, you knew she was saying it with a sense of irony or disdain. She hated it.
What a bitch.
Good morning.
Like a forced apology.
Yes, it's like that. Sammy, despite hating greetings and pleasantries that most people find normal, like saying hi to somebody in the morning, she was actually really sweet and thoughtful. And one of my fondest memories of Sammy was when a bolt on the back of my chair broke because my fat ass leaned back too hard. And the very next day, without even asking for her assistance, I walked into the studio and sat on a brand new office chair with brand new bolts. It's a strong and glorious chair. And it was courtesy of Sammy, who had gone to the powerful office chair executives up in the penthouse, and she got me a new chair. It was a great day. Sammy really was a kind-hearted, funny woman. And as we honor her on Samantha Day, we should point out that we were not allowed to call her Samantha or even Sam because that distinction was left for her, quote, friends.
That's true. That's true.
But Sammy was indeed a friend to us all and gone way too soon.
Yeah.
And I hope heaven is made from clouds of yarn.
Aw.
Well said.
Yeah. That's like when,
Can't stop, you're dead.
when we first met Sammy. It's like, oh, so Samantha, Sam. Yeah, I prefer Sammy. My friends call me Sam. So we
Yeah.
should go. Yeah, you can call me Sammy.
Yeah, Sammy.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
Maybe,
too
maybe
soon.
someday.
yeah, maybe someday Greg will be at the point where he
In
can
the
call her
Sam
Sam.
department?
Yeah.
No, I guess
Yeah.
not.
Too late.
Yeah.
Too late. She's gone.
Menace.
Yes. All right. Well, Sammy was a shining light in a sea of darkness. Her willingness not to conform her interests to relate to anyone under 70 should be commended.
Agreed.
Her excitement levels in octave reached such great heights that birds could fall from the sky. She was always someone you can turn to for a chat. Would win a championship belt in being the devil's advocate, even though her conversations could get overcomplicated at times. She was never someone you wouldn't want to be around, which is a quality that is more valuable than anything. Sammy, thank you for coming to work every day with a positive attitude. Even though you didn't greet me when I walked in the door, I knew it wasn't ill-intended. You were just focused on bringing the best show you could.
Oh, baby.
Sammy, thank you for bringing joy to our lives. You will be missed.
Oh,
Oh,
that's nice.
very nice. Gina Grad, what do you have to say about Sammy on
Yeah.
Sammy Day?
Yeah, though I didn't know Sammy in her producer role as long as you guys did, but I am proud to say that I did meet her first. As a bright-eyed, bubbly youngster who wanted to break into radio over a decade and a half ago, I taught her how to screen phone calls at the now long defunct 97.1 FM, and she's been catapulting to success ever since. And after all these years, I realize now that I had Sammy pegged all wrong. She wasn't just a hot young cheerleader leaning on that bright smile and little giggle. Turns out she was also a no-nonsense business bitch. She's always wearing a Santa sweater and always made sure that the team was on task. From her crocheting addiction to her fearlessness at getting shot with an air gun for the show, Sammy is one of a kind. She'll be missed. And P.S., I don't know if you guys got this, but she did leave a note.
Oh, she did?
Of
Yeah,
course,
I have it.
From beyond?
Yeah.
Wow.
It says, "Sorry, guys, but this was the only way I could get out of doing lyrics on the fly once and for all."
Oh.
Yeah, to die.
That was her master plan.
Wow,
Fly
that's very
high,
nice.
my angel.
Yeah.
Seabass, what do you have to say about Sammy?
Many people think, erroneously, that I hated Sammy when she was alive. And I have said time and time again that I do, and well, I did not, because she's dead now.
Yeah.
I enjoy having her here. I enjoy picking her brain. I enjoy having all of that different perspective available to examine. Absolutely. Now, creatively,
Oh, no.
garbage. But, and in fact, being the executive producer, that's quite a problem. But beyond but as people have said before, organization, fantastic. Attentiveness, fantastic. Punctuality, fantastic. All of those qualities, very, very good for part of her job. In fact, people have said, oh, Seabass, he just makes jokes. And again, I don't hate, makes jokes about Sammy because he wants to get with her. No, I've been down that road before in college. I enjoy. Sammy would be a great wife. In fact, she was at one point. Until he screwed it up, I'm sure. She's the type of person you want at home. I mean, my mom does all the things Sammy does. She knits. She collects ancient cookware. You want that kind of person at home. So it's too bad that she was never able to find true love before she died. Because that man would have been a lucky man. And he possibly could have given her something else to do. You will be missed.
Oh. Somewhat nice. Thank you, Seabass.
Incredibly heartfelt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we are here today to celebrate the life of Sammy, our beloved producer, yarn whisperer, Christmas elf, and all-around anomaly of contradictions.
Right.
Sammy was one of a kind, an old lady trapped in the body of a 30-something, but somehow with the energy of a toddler after nap time. As a producer of this show, she kept chaos at bay with an organization system so detailed NASA was jealous. You couldn't find a single post-it out of place in her world. If Marie Kondo had met her, she would have bowed and said, "Teach me, sensei." Sammy had passions, strong, specific passions. First, there was yarn. She didn't just put things together with this yarn. She summoned yarn projects like some kind of sorceress.
Yeah.
she would have a scarf or Christmas decorations. Is it knitted or crocheted? Crocheted
That's
together.
crochet.
That's the one thing I
don't
kept saying,
know
like,
the
yeah.
difference.
One hook versus two.
Then there was
hooks.
Christmas.
Yeah.
She made Hallmark look lazy. If you didn't feel festive in her presence, she would throw tinsel at you and give you a naughty look.
Yeah.
Of course, we can't forget her Stanley mug obsession. While most people have one trusty cup, Sammy had 3, as we learned.
Thanks to Seabass.
She'd walk into a room, Stanley mug in hand, like it was her emotional support water bottle, which I guess maybe it was.
Half the size of her.
Yeah.
Sammy's fashion sense? Iconic. That Joe Coy sweatshirt. It wasn't just clothing, it was her personal brand. As for her culinary quirk, she hated bacon. I mean, who hates bacon? But that was Sammy. Always delightfully surprising, often perplexing, but never boring. Sammy, you were the glue that held everything together, the yarn that tied us all up in laughter, and the spirit of Christmas we didn't know we all needed year-round. You'll be deeply missed, but don't worry, we promise to keep the Stanley mugs hydrated, the yarn untangled, and the bacon far, far away. Rest in peace.
Oh, babe.
Well said.
We're keeping
Yes.
bacon away.
Well, she doesn't
But
like
we'll
bacon.
eat her.
From her grave.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right. Makes
her
sense.
grave.
Yeah.
From her
There you go,
headstone.
Sammy. Anything you would like to say, even though you're dead?
No,
From
just,
beyond.
just thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate all the kind words.
Wow.
Apparently,
Okay. See?
well, I thought I
Lady,
wasn't
if you
going to be
were.
allowed to talk because I got yelled at because it was like, you're dead, you can't talk. So then,
Yeah, but now
During.
it's-
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been
But then the
reanimated.
ghost can.
Yeah,
can
the
Yeah.
ghost.
All these thoughtful
Chime
things
in.
that we said, and it's like, oh, cool, thanks, guys.
But that's on brand.
Yeah, that's true.
that's true.
No good morning. No thank you.
I said thank you.
No, you did. You did.
Oh, babe.
Wow.
Okay, she's done.
That speech was very moving, Sammy.
Yeah. Wow.
Cool.
I'd like to revise mine.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all spent time on writing this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
No kidding. All right, thank you, Sammy.
Cool.
Happy birthday. We're going to take a quick break. More Woody Shows next. Hang on.
The Woody Show.